Hello there, and once again, I'm Peter Vaughan, and here's another chapter of Name of the Day. And where we are now, we're up to the letter U. Now, the letter U is interesting in that when you're looking at the C, L, and the U up here, C equals the third letter of the alphabet, L equals the 12th letter of the alphabet, and U equals the 21st letter of the alphabet. 3, 1 and 2 is 3, 2 and 1 is 3, means they're all a 3 vibration. Now, a vibration, everything vibrates. You might look at a rock or a piece of plastic and say that's not moving. Within itself, it's made of atoms, and atoms do not stop moving. They are always spinning and vibrating. So all the letters are vibrating. Now, the difference between these three letters here, even though they're all 3, is that the letter C, like the crescent moon, shines its light forward. The letter L expresses itself forward. But the letter U doesn't have a forward. It has a top with a cap off. So whatever it's vibrating outwards of itself, it seems to attract back into it anything that it is calling for through the emotions of the person with the letter U in their name, especially at the front of their name, sometimes at the end, but like Timu, somewhere that the nationalities or people's names will have a U at the end. It means how they're feeling, they'll attract. So if they're really upset and sad, they'll attract more upset and more sad. And the idea of knowing this means that you can reverse it. So if you're feeling a bit low, think of something good, positive, something you've done, something you're looking forward to, and focus on that. Get your emotions strong and attract all the good things into your life. The universe is trying to give you everything that you need and want and desire that's good for you, especially what you're asking for. So don't ask for the wrong stuff. That's the letter U from the C and the L preceding it. So if I look at the name Ulrick, I'll make sure I've spelt it right, and Una. Many years ago, I met a woman called Una who worked in the telephony area of a hospital with all the trauma material coming in on the lines that had to be dealt with. And I'm saying material, stuff comes in. I've been an ambulance officer, my own anyway, in the past. And Una is a person who had so much care, so much consideration for other people. It was amazing. So let's have a look at what these two names mean. The male's name, Ulrick, 3, 3, 9, 9, 3, and 2, 3, and 5, and 1. Now, I'll go look at Una first. 3 and 5 and 1 adds up to the number 8. 9 in total. 3 and 5 is 8 and 1 is 9. The key word for the number 9 is service. And here she was in a hospital, taking the calls as they were coming in, calling in the teams that had to be ready for when the ambulances came in, etc., and dealing with the public at large and giving them that advice. She was really, really, really a good woman. I'm sure she may not have been around today because she'd be very old if she is. And I had a lot of time and spent time with her and her family, and absolutely lovely people. But first time I ever met a Una. So she attracted into her life whatever she was thinking about and whatever she did. And she provided service for other people and did what she could for people all the time. It's a lovely name. The last letter on the name Una is the A, which I'll be drawing as a bigger A, says that what she felt about, she acted upon. She did what she had to do for whom she needed to give it to at the time. She provided service to everybody. All right. 3 and 3 is 6, and 9 is 15, and 9 is 24, 27, 29, 11, and 2. So between the 9, which says, I will give to other people and helping them, the number 2 says, I will look at all the small matters, all the details, and often wonder why so many things are coming to me, often from other people. There's another part of the letter U that says, People seem to be attracted to me all the time. It doesn't matter what it is. They need help. They need this. They need that. They'll come to you for attention. They'll come to you. Sorry. So the letter U then is an attractor. There's even another way of looking at the letter U, which is partly explains what it is. Let's write it down here. V-A-C-U-U-M. Vacuum. A vacuum is like nothing in it, so things want to get in. And so a vacuum sucks up all the dust and all the rubbish that goes in all the time. And look at it. How many words do you know that had the double U in the middle? Now, I said this once at a seminar I was performing, and I said about the word vacuum, and how many words do you know of that have a double U in the middle? I couldn't think of any. And somebody in the corner of the room said, Pneumite. I said, pardon? They said, Pneumite's got 2 U's. And I didn't know, what do you mean? And he came over and he gave me a black rock. It was interesting piece of material. It was like shiny black rock. And he said, put it up to the light. So I put it up to the light and looked at it, and it was just like on fire. It had all this beautiful flame and stuff on the inside. I went, wow, black with all this fiery gold flicking out of it. And he said it's called Pneumite, N-U-U-M-I-T-E. And I said, what is it about? What's it for? He said it's called the magician's stone. And I said, what does that mean? He said it was the first mineral or rock formed on the earth when it was forming. And whenever you have this rock in your hand, it attracts to you all the energy that's around you and from you into the stone. So it's like a record, a holder of records. And when you hand the stone to somebody else, it attracts everything around them to them and into the stone. And so therefore it becomes the stone of knowledge, Pneumite. Have a look. You'll find that it's a very interesting piece. And it's a beautiful stone when it's polished. Absolutely stunning. And it doesn't hurt you. It just gains knowledge. And when you give it to somebody else, it gives that person the knowledge. So the letter U is a fascinating letter to understand. And if you've got one in your name, like I have in the surname Vaughan, then whenever the U sticks its nose up and says, I'm here for 3 years, and that's what it does when it's in the middle of your name. Learning more about the names like this and the good sign of Una and the good sign of Ulrick, this spiritual person in many ways, because 2 might be detail, that represents spirit, and that one says I pay attention to just about everything there is around me, because the number 9 means holistically everything. Well, thanks for watching, and click the like button and even subscribe button, or should I say fill it in, because as Peter says, everything is in your name. Hi, Peter here again. If you liked what you saw, I have a full personality profiling service, but not just from your first name, from your whole name and your date of birth. The report covers your hidden skills and talents, what motivates you, how others see you, and much, much more, even an in-depth forecast. Follow the link in the description below for more direction. And again, thanks for watching.